NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here. As it'll be the Chicago Bears taking on the Dallas Cowboys.
The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. And they've got it up past the 35, so pretty good starting field position. 36-yard line. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal.
They'll run. This is Jaden Blue. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. And 2nd down. Good job there keeping him to a short gain. Of course, he's coming off a really terrific performance. Reigning NFC Defensive Player of the Week.
And I know people get caught up in, well, if you're the reigning Defensive Player of the Week, you must have made a bunch of spectacular plays. Like you mixed in a few of those, but most of the plays are just like we saw there. Keep them to short gains, make the fundamental tackle.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
This defense for the Bears, they were very good a week ago in that win over Minnesota.
Yeah, they gave up 17 points, but that's what you would consider a goal for each and every defense, because if you give up 17 points a game all year long, you're thinking you're going to be a playoff team because you expect your offense to score more than that. That's what you're looking for. Room to improve, of course, but I'd have to say a very solid performance.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs.
Looking to throw is Williams. That's complete. Luther Burden.
He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
Pass to the right side, caught by Burden.
So nothing doing there. And that will bring up 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Open man is Higgins. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. So with the completed pass and the yardage they got, they'll decline the penalty.
So obviously more yards on the pass completion than they would have gained with the penalty. They did the math. They did it well, and it works for them.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
From the gun, here's Williams. And that's out to the flat for Swift.
And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. DeAndre Swift with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Bears will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Santos able to tack on the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And last time, went for it on fourth, didn't get it. We'll see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game, and sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will result in points. We'll find out.
You look at this Bears defense.
This unit currently 7th in the NFL, Charles, in stopping the run.
Now if they could just get their pass defense in line, this unit would be really, really strong. And remember the conversation with the defensive coordinator? He wants them to rush the passer better. He wants to see the quarterback on the ground. They've got to create some sacks.
And he said it starts early and often. We'll see if they can get to it.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
From the gun on third down,
Walton. That'll be caught right side by the rookie receiver.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A big play there on the catch and run. 32 yards. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Bears' 38-yard line.
They go again with Blue. And he'll snag about 5 yards down to the 42.
Quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year.
And the Cowboys are an extra point away from drawing level. The extra point by York is up and good.
And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. And this is going to be incomplete.
T. Higgins was the intended target.
And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
Here's Williams. Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. A gain of 37.
1st down, Chicago.
Seven, 7, our score after 1. The Bears with the football. We get set to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Throwing is Williams.
And he will go down. The Cowboys sack. That will set him back nearly 10 yards here on 1st down on the sack.
To the air, Williams.
He's going to float this one deep right side. incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
They'll find Swift out of the backfield.
And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. 14 yards is the pickup there, but it'll still lead to a fourth down. Santos' kick is up and through, and they take the lead here now at 10-7.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks will tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number one. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
After the made field goal, Santos back out there to kick it away. Sheds off the tackle.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Okay, ready?
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball. I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on third down to get their momentum going again.
From the gun on third down, Walton. This is Fant on the short completion. And he spins past him and into space. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
That's good.
A big play that time on a catch and run. And it'll result in a fresh set of downs.
Panther 60, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Go.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And he can't escape, and down he goes. That'll assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15.
Brings up second down at the Bears' 48-yard line.
Buffalo 18.
Back to throw. Walton. They'll fire one downfield for Fant. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Well, that play was certainly a little bit different because on the previous play, he was sacked. This time, protection a lot better. Had time to survey the field and still couldn't find an open receiver.
He'll let one go deep for downs. He tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Johnson. And the Bears are going to get the football at their own 40-yard line.
It's not the first time we've seen him get run up here during his rookie season. And in this case, zone coverage forced the mistake. He's made some strides week to week in how he's handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing. But clearly, there's some growing still to do.
We'll get this up to about the 44.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out. And they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
There's a short throw. It's caught by Komet.
It's going to go down as a gain of 6. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. A carry here for the big tight end.
And he will have the Bears first down, at least at first glance, as they'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
Down Bears.
To throw, it's Williams.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. To throw, Williams. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. They'll give him 4 yards there. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12.
Let's see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down.
And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys 37.
A gain of 13 yards. And the Bears first down.
Looking to throw. Williams. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Nice progress down the field, was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Touchdown! DJ Moore, 37 yards, as his guys are able to extend their lead. He's tough to contain as it is, but in man coverage with a pretty deep pass downfield, really tough to contain.
And it's so difficult because every play you've got to consider he might try and run past you. So your goal as a defensive back is to give him plenty of cushion, meaning lots of space between you and him. If he wants to catch the short stuff, come up and secure the tackle, hit him a bunch during the game, and try and keep him in front. If you turn your head for a second, if your concentration wanes, he just takes off and goes. And I think that's what we just saw there.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp, and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Drops it to Blue, complete. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Now the Cowboys are going to burn the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Operating from the gun, Walton. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now.
So as they talk it over, we step aside. How to approach this. 3rd down and 16 yards to go.
Come on. Bronco 80, 7 Pirates, Dragon 60.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete with the clock showing 18 seconds now to go.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
60 back. Ready? Count. 19 tight. 19 tight. 18, 5 in. Go.
They'll try and throw for it here.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1.
So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10.
19, Tiger, 19, come 19, come 19, 18, Rattler, 18,
out of the gun, they'll look to throw.
This taken in by Downs.
And he's out of bounds, almost gets to the 10. It's another first down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards.
Hawk 70, Warrior 70, 19 Lion.
They'll look to throw again. And this is caught for the Cowboys. first half. And the Cowboys are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Extra point by York is up and good. And the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14. 4 seconds, all that remain here this first half as the kick gets away. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. A field goal the difference. 17-14 is the score. Back underway here now in this third quarter. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep the tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation and pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
Here's 2nd and 8. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes. That's going to be a first down. Well done.
First down, Chicago.
They will run straight ahead with Swift. And nothing much materializing there in the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. From the 47 now, they'll work with a 2nd and 7. Operating from the gun, Williams. That's caught. The tight end Logan with it. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys 30. 23 yards the pickup there. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. Swift going to try up the middle. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
First and goal, Chicago.
Swift is not going to advance very far. He'll be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Lewis C. And the Cowboys are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
Throwing to start the drive. Walton. And he whips that one incomplete there. Throwing the football, he's not as sharp as he was last week when he was over 70%. Right now, he's under 50%.
Well, that comes from extra game film, extra time. You know those guys watched him all week, saw how precise he was, and constructed a defense to try and chip away at that. And thus far, they've been successful.
And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. Multiple players getting home for the 1-yard sack.
Well, if an offense is going to throw the ball on this part of the field, any pass rusher will tell you that's his favorite part. Gets a chance to get after the quarterback. It's almost like a reverse red zone. They can create points using their defense, and this time they take their man down.
Buffalo 18. Ready.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Let's go. Panther 11. Panther 8. Cup 19. Cup 19.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on to the contact. Brings up second down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
And second and 10, he'll look to throw again. This is the tight end fake. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage. And their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
A good action to this point in the third quarter. Just a 3-point game. Second and 10.
Come on. Hey. Cougar 19.
Back to throw again. Nowhere to go. He lost the football. It's loose. The ball bouncing around. And it's going to go out of the back of the end zone. So that is going to be a safety.
That's exactly what they were aiming for defensively. A huge early play that cuts off any opposing momentum at the knees. As soon as that snap was made, they were flying to the ball and through the line. Great call from the coaching staff and even better execution.
This is taken at the 15. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, they've got the lead here getting late into the third quarter, and the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that, but the rushing game almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get spun that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents.
3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. From the 32-yard line now, here's second down and 1. Here's a handoff to Swift running left. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a Bears first down.
And the Bears first down.
They'll stay on the ground with Swift. And he'll manage to pick up for about 4. It's second down.
That's a decent game there, but it hasn't been his best game overall. So I wonder what the mindset is of his team. Do they want him to handle the football and try and close this game out? Or are they going to make an alternative plan and maybe go in a different direction?
I think they need him, and this is his time to shine. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3.
Gain on the play.
And this offense on third down today, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
He will have the conversion and more than that. And he's finally down at the 21-yard line. They go for it on 4th down, and it pays off big time as they pick up 29. On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down.
Not liking the look. They'll change the play.
They go quickly here out to Moore. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And it makes it 3rd down and 2 yards to go.
It's on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Looking to throw is Williams.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. And now that brings up 4th down there. A loss of 6 yards on the save.
Santos for the Bears field goal.
Santos' kick is up and through.
The kick is good.
So when you factor in the safety, that's now a 5-point swing.
And look, I'm not going to turn away a 5-point swing because 5 points, that's valuable. Don't get me wrong on this. But if they could have taken that safety and added 7 to it, now you're talking about a really big swing.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
Throwing to start the drive. Walton. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I'll tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to be a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
Yeah, once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. Now it's the backup Smith. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains.
Back to throw, Smith. He'll let one go deep for downs. We've got a 1-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And they've got a 4th down now in a game that, to be honest, has been pretty much everything we could have asked for. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
4th down, 10 yards to go. Smith.
And he's got his man on stride, complete.
And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down, so that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the 1st and save a timeout. Smith's going to throw it.
Looking left sideline, it's complete. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
That is the 2-minute drill at its very best. Get the completion, get a big chunk of yardage, and then get out of bounds to save those timeouts. You cannot do it any better than that.
Smith to throw. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Johnson. And the Bears have just about sewn up this football game.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a 1st down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand. I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
There's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet.
And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. And this defense, they needed that one more stop to have any chance, but that completion, that's likely going to seal their fate.
And you could hear it in your voice, that one more stop.
I feel their pain.
Oh, it was so important. They just didn't get it done. Wow, what a way to finish this one off.
So this one in the win column for the Chicago Bears. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just